Kev, you've got a pretty big week coming up. You looking forward to it?
I'm looking forward to tomorrow night, first of all. You know, obviously after our game in Wellington, our attentions have veered to tomorrow night's game. It's a must-win for us, and you know, we find ourselves in this position, and being at home, you know, we're still in a decent position in my view. Not only have we embraced you know, the tournament and tried to compete and qualify, but at the same time the players have understood that, you know, and we've seen it work, that, you know, everyone was going to get the opportunity, and you know, we've seen some players, you know, flourish, you know, with the opportunity in this tournament, and now we get to this, you know, the business end of both competitions, if you like, and you know, the same again, you know, everyone wants to play. You know, no one's indicated to me that they're not available or fatigued or tired or jet lagged or any of those things. But once again, you know, common sense will prevail, and an 11 will be selected tomorrow night that indicates to me that will give us the best chance of being successful, the best chance of getting 3 points.
And you can win tomorrow night?
Yeah, of course we are. Of course we are. You know, I think as well we're losing a little bit of perspective here that, you know, they're a very, very good team. You know, they're in this competition to, you know, go back to back. There's no two ways about it. You know, the way they've been very aggressive in improving their squad. They've got a better squad than they did last year when they won the tournament. You know, we went across there and for 45 minutes played outstanding football. Outstanding football. And in the second half, obviously, it wasn't great from our perspective. We've learned a lot of lessons and we've improved. We've improved on that. So without that, we've got no fear about going into the game tomorrow night. And you know what I will say as well, if Melbourne Victory doesn't qualify for the group stage, I dare say it won't make too many headlines. But if Guangzhou don't qualify for this group stage, I dare say there'll be huge headlines. So I've got no problem with the pressure being on them tomorrow night. You know, we'll put pressure on ourselves internally to go out and win a game because we want to qualify. But there'll be a lot more pressure, you know, from the outside, not only internally, from the other camp.
What's a more important game, this against Guangzhou or an elimination final against Sydney?
I think right now, as we stand, tomorrow night's the most important game. It's a sort of approach we've taken throughout the whole Champions League, that whatever game was coming up next in whichever tournament it may be is the game that we were most focused on. You know, our group especially is still very close, and I think if we put in a good performance and get a good result tomorrow night, I think as shown previously, that's been helping us in the league as well. So I think first and foremost, from our point of view as players, we're extremely focused on tomorrow night on a good performance.
No, sono assenze importanti ovviamente, però una società, una squadra deve mettere in preventivo che durante l'anno possono accadere infortuni e anche squalifiche. Avremo altri attaccanti e avremo un atteggiamento giusto, credo.
So the journalist just asked how is going to be the situation for since Gaulin and Alessandro Diamanti didn't come, so for the attack, if we have some problem for the players and everything, because of course we didn't expect this kind of injury, but we're gonna try our best in order to perform well tomorrow, in order to, for sure we're gonna make some adjustment, but we're ready to play the match.
Ma dopo la partita dell'andata e anche dopo le altre partite che ha fatto con lo Yanbuk, con lo Yokohama, ha dimostrato, questa è una squadra che ha dimostrato di avere una buona organizzazione di gioco, grande vivacità, buone qualità tecniche. E adesso siamo alla quinta partita e perciò arriviamo al momento decisivo, perciò sono tutte partite decisive e sarà importante giocare con organizzazione e con buona mentalità per fare il risultato qui domani.
I want to say that after our match at home, I also watched the other match of Melbourne Victory in the group. So I know this team. I know that now it's almost at the end of the group. So for sure every match it's really important. So for sure they will try our best in order to perform well tomorrow against us. I know that this team has a really good organization. It's a really good team, really good individual skill, and especially a really good organization. So we know them. I follow them. I saw them in the other matches, and for sure we're gonna try our best in order to achieve some victory.
Le squadre quando iniziano la stagione lavorano per arrivare in fondo a tutte le manifestazioni. Una volta che ci arrivano non può essere un problema, è una gioia.
I think that it's not going to be a really big problem, because at the beginning of the season one team knows that they have the league, they have the Champions League, and so many competition. So since they know this, I think that they already did. They prepare for this in advance, so I think that it's not going to be a big problem for Melbourne Victory.